Hi friends! Welcome to Storytime Adventures. Today, we have an amazing true story all the way from Calabar, Nigeria. It's about twins, a kind woman named Mary Slessor, and how courage and love can change the world. Are you ready? Let's begin. Many years ago, in a beautiful land called Old Calabar, people lived in small villages with round clay huts and tall palm trees. The sun was warm, the rivers sparkled, and children played happily in the sand. But in those days, people believed something very different about babies. They thought that twins were bad luck. Isn't that strange? So, when a mother gave birth to twins, the villagers became very afraid. They thought bad spirits had visited the family. One sunny morning, inside a little clay hut, a young mother gave birth to not one baby, but two. She was so happy to see her little ones, wrapped in soft cloth. But outside, the villagers whispered to each other, "Twins! This is a bad sign." The mother heard them and became very worried. She loved her babies, but she didn't know what would happen next. Soon, the whole village gathered under the big baobab tree. The elders shook their heads. "These twins must not stay here," they said. The poor mother sat on the ground, hugging her babies and crying. Can you imagine how sad and scared she must have felt? She loved her babies more than anything. But the villagers believed that twins would bring bad luck to everyone. What would you do if you were there? Would you help her? Let's see what happens next. Far away, in another land called Scotland, there lived a kind woman named Mary Slessor. She wanted to help people and teach about God's love. So, she traveled by ship all the way to Calabar. When Mary arrived, she learned about the sad custom of killing twins. Her heart broke. "No. Every child is a gift," she said. Mary decided to do something very brave. She promised to protect the twins and show the people that twins are not bad luck, they are blessings. One day, Mary heard that the villagers wanted to harm a set of twins. She ran as fast as she could through the forest. When she reached the hut, the mother was crying. The twins lay on a mat, helpless and tiny. Mary knelt down, picked up the babies, and hugged them gently. "Don't be afraid," she said softly. The villagers watched in surprise. No one had ever done this before. Mary carried the babies home. She gave them warm milk, wrapped them in clean cloth, and cared for them as if they were her own. Soon, other mothers brought their twins to Mary because they trusted her. Her little house became full of happy babies. Mary taught the villagers that twins are a blessing, not a curse. Slowly, the people began to change their minds. She didn't just care for babies, she also taught children to read and write, and she helped settle disputes in the village. Mary became like a mother to everyone. Years later, something amazing happened. The whole village gathered for a big celebration. There was drumming, dancing, and singing under the bright African sun. The villagers no longer feared twins. They welcomed them with joy. The mother who once cried now smiled happily as she danced with her children. Mary watched with a big smile on her face. She had changed many hearts through love and courage. Today in Calabar, and all over Nigeria, twins are loved and celebrated. In fact, Nigeria has one of the highest numbers of twins in the whole world. Isn't that wonderful? And it all started because one brave woman chose to care, to love, and to never give up. And that, dear friends, is the true story of Mary Slessor and the twins. What did we learn today? We learned that every life is precious, and one person's kindness can change the world. Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing adventures. See you next time.